Hello friends, today I'm going to be making another update as I promised for my predictions about NVIDIA and the one that I made for Etsy. It's been a very promising week, very promising days for NVIDIA, not so much for Etsy because as I detailed in my last videos and since the beginning of these charts, I told you all that Etsy was clearly on a very long downtrend, starting from several years ago. Well, maybe not several, but a couple of years at the very least. Etsy has been having some massive troubles. Their sales, the business model of drop shipping, and especially of print on demand, because that's what Etsy especially it's what their specialization is about, so that's it's been a massive trouble for Etsy nowadays. So let's begin this time with NVIDIA, and as I promised you guys, this is the most recent update. You need to watch the previous two because there's a lot of details and a little more information on how to read the charts, and also because it's the biggest proof that anyone has regarding the validity of these predictions, right? Many people, there's not a single one that can make the predictions that I make, and I can see and I can understand why maybe one people could think that it is not possible to make such accurate predictions over and over and over again, right? So you need to watch them in the previous takes, the previous videos. So you can watch and see with your own eyes that this is real-time development of a very accurate prediction. And so far, it stands on the 100% range. Let's see why, shall we? So let's begin this update in this day, the 13th of August. We saw that this day was part of this yellow circle. Now you know that yellow circles mean range or volatility, or maybe both of them. Sometimes it can happen. So we got a lot of volatility on the first hour of that day. This is August 12. This is August 13. Lots of volatility on the mid hours, on the midday, something like that. Maybe not that much as on the 12th of August, but you can see that there's quite a lot of volume on the uptrend. Now, the next day also opens with a lot of volatility. This time it's on the downtrend. You can see that this massive red candle right here. The price drops but continues to go up nonetheless. Now in this case it's a downtrend because it's a lower position than the one we started on the opening of this candle. So you can see that it was a downtrend, but it's very volatile. Lots of volatility in this day, and this day could be easily another yellow day because you can see that the price doesn't vary much. It's not that really that much different from the one that we saw in the opening right here. So the next circle corresponds to this, the next day, which is August 15, corresponds to this circle, which is green one, which has alternative days. We have 15 or 16 of August. We were expecting an uptrend on either one of these 2 days. We got the best outcome, which is the 2 days are green days, completely green days. The uptrend is more powerful. On the 15th of August, you can see that the price recovers and continues non-stop green candles. Ends on a position that allows 16th of August to continue going upwards, but we can see that that day has more volatility. We can see two massive red and a green candle, almost of equal size and equal volume. So lots of volatility on that day. But like I said, the real uptrend, it happened on the 15th of August, just like I predicted right here. Now, that's on 16th of August. Now, we can see that the day of today, which is the recording of this video, Monday, August 19, is also an uptrend, also a very clear uptrend. Almost all of the candles were green, many of them consecutive, and this corresponds to this green circle that I had here. alternative days again. So we have 19 or 20 of August. We got this cover on this circle, and like I said, and as you can see, you can watch with your own eyes, this is indeed a very powerful uptrend. So NVIDIA is recovering, very good. Non-stop consecutive green days, very good, very good. I'm liking this stuff. So far so good, guys. Now let's see what let's check out on Etsy. Well, guys, like I was saying in the beginning, Etsy is it's been on a downtrend for quite a long time now, years. When you have this kind of stock on a significant downtrend timeline, you can expect that most of the circles are going to be red, which is exactly what we're seeing. You can also expect that even on the green days, those might usually not happen, or if they happen at all, they will be very small, very slightly, very insignificant even. So let's begin this recap on the 13th of August. You can see that this day is an uptrend. You can see that the price ends on a higher position than the one we start with, but there's a lot of range in between these days, so kind of a lazy day, especially in the final hours. Now the next day, which is August 14, is a clear downtrend. You can see that the price just collapses non-stop, consecutive red candles everywhere. None of these days were part of any circle, but you can see that the energy, especially on the 14th of August, is very close to this red circle that we have here with consecutive alternative days. We have 15 or 16 of August. Now let's check on 15 of August. You can see that this day was, we begin with a clear uptrend, but then the price just collapses and ends on a similar position. It was very yellowish that day, very yellowish, and you can see that the next day, which is August 16, was also very yellowish. You can see, for example, that we have some initial recovery, some initial uptrends, but the candles just don't keep on going up, and instead they go down and they just go to sleep right here. So you can see that the price does nothing burger on that day, basically, except for the first couple hours, the very insignificant day. Like I was telling you, this is very common on months that have a general downtrend, or stocks like Etsy, which is has been downtrending for quite a lot of time right now. So the next day, which is today again, is Monday 19th of August. You can see that this day was an uptrend, but very slightly, very slightly, very small. Really not that powerful. Barely even a couple cents, something like that. Not really that powerful, not significant, but it was indeed an uptrend. But these circles, all of them are very clear in the position. I mean, you can see that the prediction for this for Etsy in the month is going to be kind of follow up of other months. It's going to be a red month. There could be some surprises again. I mean, anything can happen, but I'm not very optimistic about Etsy. So far, it seems like it's going to be it's already a stock in trouble. So this doesn't really show anything proving otherwise. So I think that trend can continue, and that kind of a business model is going to end up being outpassed by a more faster growing, more profitable. Anything can happen, guys, but I don't see Etsy coming out alive on the next coming year. So that's all for today. I invite you all to subscribe, like, and share all of that kind of stuff, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.